So we fully believe in new Minnesota Fighting Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell, former NFL quarterback, superstar at San Diego State, 6'5", big time arm, runs like a deer, has been a great offensive coordinator slash quarterbacks coach, working his way up through the ranks. Just won a Super Bowl last year as the OC. I mean, dragging Matthew Stafford's ass across the finish line to win a Super Bowl. It's amazing, right? He's got a youthful exuberance. He's assembled a hell of a staff. He's worked with Kirk Cousins before, and look at him. He looks like Superman. Like, you could cut a roast with that chin. It's like, that's a Bud Grant chin right there, man. That's what's important. That's why he's the notorious KOC. Notorious KOC. That's right, man. But, of course, the national media jabroni haircuts, the jackals, the losers, the whatever. Like, of course, they have to dig in because, he's joined the Vikings, so obviously he must suck. So, Pro Football Network. Now, I don't lump them in as national media jabronis because the main writer over there, our guy Mike Kay, formerly covered the Eagles, he's a good writer. He's fantastic. But on this one, I disagree because Pro Football Network ranked Kevin O'Connell as the worst head coach in the National Football League. It's just, he hasn't even coached a game yet. How is he at the bottom? I don't understand it. But we're going to go through the ranks. So this is frustrating. It's frustrating, man. So, also, not hating, but I'm no website UI UX designer, but I don't know. This seems like a lot of junk to get through to the article, man. Anyways, so number one, Andy Reid, respect. Yeesh. Only won one Super Bowl. Whatever. Belichick. Even though Belichick's up there in age, and they haven't got it done yet without Brady, I'm never counting out Belichick. I would still put Belichick 1, Andy Reid at 2. Tomlin's up there at 3. Sean McVay's at 4, even though Sean McVay just won the Super Bowl. But, yeah, respect to Tomlin. I mean, what can you do? He's never had a down year. I mean, he's absolutely just been getting after it. But now is going to be the test because they've scraped off the corpse of Big Ben from the team's books. So now is Kenny Pickett going to be that guy? I don't know. Oh, by the way, it's a long way till we get to Kevin O'Connell. Harbaugh, yes, respect. Shanny, McDermott. I put McDermott above Shanahan, above Vrabel too. Matt LaFleur, the 12-year boy. So I like that he's not in the top 5, like most rankings would put him at. Pete Carroll 10. I don't know, man. I mean, without Russ, like, how good is Pete gonna be? Like, before Pete got to Seattle, he was a 500 to sub 500 coach with the Jets and the Patriots. People forget that. Anyway, 11, Doug. So I know that Mike covered the Jaguars as well as the Eagles, so this is probably a little double dipping of propping up Doug. Now, I like Doug. Would I put him at 11? No. Zach Taylor, I put Zach Taylor up a little bit higher, even though there's some concerns about a one-year wonder. Can he continue? With Burrow, I think he certainly can. Frank Reich, sure. Stefanski, I put Stefanski above Reich. We're sort of nitpicking here. Nick Sirianni, I'm surprised he's that high. I mean, hey, you went 9-8 last year, bro. Hey, good job. Brandon Staley, yeah, maybe a little bit higher. Cliff Kingsbury, I think Cliff's a little bit overrated. Mike McCarthy's too high. Arthur Smith. So now you'll see a theme. Like all the new head coaches are at the bottom, but we'll get to it. Riverboat Ron. Is Ron Rivera overrated as a head coach? I mean, the guy did go to one Super Bowl. I don't know. Undecided. But Ron just seems to me like a more successful Mike Zimmer. Like an old school, very conservative coach. I don't know. Lovey. I mean, Lovey got a lot of hate as head coach of the Bears, even though he presided over the most successful era for them since they won the Super Bowl. By far. Todd Bowles. I mean, Todd is inheriting an awesome team, even though he had a big part in building that defense. Don't get us wrong. Like, he's the architect of that defense. But, I mean, his tenure with the Jets just wasn't good, but it's also the Jets. McDaniels, I think McDaniels fluffed up a little bit too high. Like, I understand won Super Bowls with the Patriots, but we saw the poop show that was him in Denver. He spent a first-round pick on Tebow. Come on, man. 24, Dan Campbell biting kneecaps all the way up at 24. Rob Saleh. Running down the wing. Matt Rule's too high. I don't care. Matt Rule's way too high. And Dennis Allen was booty when he was with the Raiders. Come on, man. Get out of here. But, yeah, like we said with the list, all the new head coaches are at the bottom, but it's the ranking of the head coaches at the bottom which bugs me. So Mike McD is up there at the top. So I don't understand. Mike McDaniel seems like a thoughtful and innovative leader, so that doesn't apply to Kevin O'Connell, huh? All right, so they're both cut from the same cloth. Young, innovative offensive minds coming from successful NFC West franchise, huh? Yeah, but McDaniel's up here, because he's funny in press conferences and like he has jokes and stuff for the reporters. Maybe that's it. Probably. I don't get it. Daboll, I mean, you can't ignore what Daboll's done with that Bills offense. Now, can you do it with Daniel Jones? That's going to be the big question. Nathaniel Hackett going to the Broncos. So he gets Russ and all those weapons. He's walking into a good situation. Plus, he seemingly was the only guy in Green Bay that Aaron Rodgers actually liked. So he's gone. No big deal. Matt Eberflus. So the IKEA toilet, whatever. I mean, the Indianapolis defense was solid, whatever. But he goes to the Bears. The Bears may be the betting favorite to have the number 1 overall pick next year. It's not good. And also, so Justin Fields, after 2 years, like, do you give up? Do you take a quarterback at 1? Do you go with Will Anderson, the pass rusher? I don't know. But chaps my ass. So Kevin O'Connell down at 32. So 5 new head coaches, and all for some ungodly reasons, like, oh, just because he's the head coach of the Vikings, Kevin O'Connell is dead last. So again, I understand and agree with the premise. These guys have not coached a game in the NFL yet. I understand why they're at the bottom, but why is O'Connell on the bottom of the bottom, at the bottom of the barrel? Like what's the reverse of the cream? The chaff. He's the chaffiest of the chaff. Here's what he writes. Kevin O'Connell, despite being a former NFL quarterback and coordinator, is their mystery man among the head coaching ranks. While the Vikings kept the roster mostly in place, O'Connell will clearly bring his own ideas to the table. O'Connell is a true wild card for better or worse. Oh, really? Oh, really? Because I seem to remember that Eberflus and Hackett and Daboll and McDaniel haven't had a single second of head coaching experience either. But yeah, Kevin O'Connell is the mystery man. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Because you know exactly what you get with Daboll. You know exactly what you get with Hackett. Or again, juxtapose that with what you wrote about McDaniel as the stupid ad plays. I don't want to watch this. Mike McDaniel seems like a thoughtful and innovative leader. Oh, he doesn't seem like a mystery man? But, a thoughtful, innovative leader who understands the need for emotional intelligence. Oh, really? Whereas O'Connell's like, I don't know. He's Schrodinger's head coach. Like, you open up the box, maybe the cat's dead. I don't know. It's just, again, it is just very clear media bias yet again against the Minnesota Vikings. Like, Kevin O'Connell won the freaking Super Bowl last year as the OC of the Rams. Like, how is he a mystery man? Sure. You could say, well, O'Connell was coaching behind McVay. Nathaniel Hackett was coaching behind the 12-year-old boy. And then Mike McDaniel was coaching behind Kyle Shanahan. That doesn't count at all. I mean, Daboll was really the only guy standing on his own 2 feet since McDermott's a defensive coach. My God. Again, you can get wound up and spun up about anything. And you could say, it's like, oh, you're just being too sensitive, blah, blah, blah. But how come all the mistakes, how come everything always goes against the Vikings? I mean, it's not even funny anymore because it's clearly not random. And it is a clear pattern. Every time anyone associated with the Vikings props up in a ranking or in a fluff piece, it's always right. Everyone else gets fluffed up, and then the Vikings just get. But it's okay. Just make the list. Checking it twice. Blah blah blah. That's right. But mystery man, my God, mystery man. Just get out of here. Get out of here with this. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Kevin O'Connell ranked the worst head coach in the National Football League by Pro Football Network. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.